Gary here from MrG Shave, back for another Friday head shave. It's been a while. I think I've done quite a few where I've done face and head shaves on a Saturday, but I'm going to try and get back into some form of routine, even though I can't promise that this month. Not sure what's happening tomorrow. We may be getting the tree. If we are, I'm going to struggle to get the video up, but just watch this space. If I can, I will get it up, and that's the video, that is. If I can, I'll get it up and, tomorrow. If not, then I may delay the video, Saturday's video, to Sunday. But we'll see how things pan out. Right, okay, so it's head shave today. This is shave number... I got to check. I did check earlier, but I've been waffling so much I've forgotten. Head shave number 109. 109. And the hardware that I'm using today is my Henson. This is a medium razor. Now, I haven't got a plus or anything on here. I've looked, but this was one of the first, when they first started bringing them out. I don't know whether they put pluses on them or what, but this is definitely the medium. I checked the invoice for this, and it's a medium razor. So if it isn't, then I'll be a bit cross, but because I've always assumed that's a medium, that's what I ordered. And I don't think you can get it in this colour combination anymore. This is how I bought it. It was blue and red. I call it Spider-Man colours. But yeah, so, and in there is a Dorco Prime on its third use. So that's what's being used. The brush today is the Yaqi White Knight 30mm synthetic brush. Beautiful brush this. There's nothing on the base to show what millimeter it is, but it is a 30mm synthetic. So I'm going to put that in there. And as usual with head shaves, I'm using a cream, so I'm not going to stop to get ready for the shave and lather that, whip up the lather. I'm just going to get on with it. So today's pre-shave is Proraso. So that's what I'm going to use now. And I'll go through the other products as I use them. So let's wet the subject, wet the solar panels. Hang on. You've got to pressurize these. Freezing cold, even though the water in there is warm. It's cold outside at the moment, definitely cold. We've had some hard frosts. I think there have been places in the country that have gone below -8 degrees, up in Scotland somewhere, I believe. We've certainly hit -2 here, which I'm sure for my friend in Greenland, Sig Solo, yeah, that's probably summer temperature for him. But for here, it's cold, definitely cold. Right, so what soap am I using today, or cream? It is Nivea Sensitive Pro Ultra Calming Liquid Shaving Cream. That's it there. This is great stuff, this. I've used this a few times now. It does a great job. It's a part of the budget shave series, I suppose. The Henson isn't a budget razor, but it's well worth the purchase. I'm just putting one squirt in there. That's all I'm doing, into the brush, and then going straight to the dome. Oh, somebody's at the front door. My mother will get it eventually. So yeah, how's your week gone? I bet you're looking forward to a few beers this evening. It's and for those of you that watch the football, there's a lot going on, I think, today and tomorrow. I'm Welsh, so we're already out, which it's the wrong shaped ball. Come on, boys, play the right game. Yeah. So yeah, Wales didn't do very well. They did. To be fair to them, they haven't qualified for the World Cup for years. I forget when they last qualified for the World Cup, but they did get in this time, and I think they did the Welsh proud, you know. They achieved a lot. They weren't. It wasn't a whitewash. So they messed up in a few games. They didn't. I can't say they didn't put the effort in, because I'm sure they did. It just didn't look like it. But anyway, they're out and they're history. So I've got to support England now, I guess. So yeah, I'll be watching the game tomorrow. I don't know whether I'll get down the pub to watch it. I know if I go down the pub to watch it, I'm going to get bladdered. So I think I'll probably watch it at home. And then we'll see how they get on. I mean, I know France are quite the challenge. I forget the name of the player that they've got that's supposed to be, apparently, in quotation marks, the best player in the world. I don't know. I don't follow football, so I don't know. This needs a bit more liquid, I think. Lovely scent to this. It's sort of a generic shaving soap scent, but very pleasant, masculine. But I don't know what the scent profile of this is. I haven't got a clue. I'll see if I can find a scent profile, and I'll put it up there if I can find one. But I don't think they publish, I don't know, I could be wrong. I don't think they publish a scent profile for this cream. So here we go. It's got the Dorco Prime Platinum on the 3rd use in the Henson Medium Razor. This is very enjoyable, and the blade is perfect. But I always say, I think a razor blade is at its best on its 2nd stroke 3rd use, mostly 3rd use. But this feels great. Now this is interesting, because there is a little bit of blade feel with this razor blade. Feels great though. Excuse me while I drop off into a trance. Fantastic. I love my head shaves. I love my straight shaves, and I love my DE or SE shaves. So yeah, I've had a few new razors in. I've just lately I've spent a bit of money on some razors, vintage razors, nothing, you know, new. From my dear friend John June from MrG Shaves. I'm not going to show them today. I'm probably going to save them for the new year now, because I'm doing all these budget shaves, and then my Christmas shave, if you like, the one either just before or just after Christmas. I'm not sure when it's going to fall. It'll probably be, I think Christmas Day is on Sunday, so if that's the case, then I may well be putting up a video on the Saturday. So that'll be my last, well, yeah, it probably will be my last shave of 2022, because I usually don't upload over that in-between week between Christmas and New Year, for obvious reasons. You know, family going off visiting people, and I just won't. I don't think I'll have the time to do videos in that week. So my last video of 2022 will probably be, I'll say probably, because I'm not 100% certain, but will probably be on the 24th, on Christmas Eve. If I get a chance, I'll do one on New Year's Eve. I haven't got any plans New Year's Eve yet, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'll probably go down to my local pub. That's if I don't get another tooth infection and my back plays ball. You know, fingers crossed, touch wood. I remain pain-free. Well, I'm never pain-free, but I remain with a level of pain that's manageable, let's put it that way. Until well into the new year. I've got my appointment through for my tooth extraction now, which is actually going to be in February. I forget when, I think it's early February. So I've got a little way to go yet, and I kind of fully expect to get another tooth infection before I get this tooth removed. But we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully I remain infection free until the tooth is taken out, and then that's it. Then there's no more infection, so one hopes. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, so I don't think I'll be watching the football on Saturday. Well, I will watch it, but I don't think I'll go down to the local pub to watch it, because I'll end up drinking too many. So this has got a bit thin, but that's fine. I only put one squirt in, and this will be fine for the final pass, because this is my pickup pass, and it's plenty slick enough to do what I want it to do. So oh, feels great. I do love this shave. So yeah, I will, you know, thinking about it, the plans over Christmas. I do think I'll get a shave done on Christmas Eve, which is Saturday, I believe. So yeah, that'll be my last shave. Other than maybe if I can fit it in, I might do one on New Year's Eve. But that will be it for the Christmas period. And then depending on how hungover I am after New Year's Eve, will depend on when my next video is. Because I fully expect to have had a few. As I think we will all have. I think the last thing you lot are going to want to watch is some ugly git like me standing in front of a camera and shaving. So, especially when you're hungover. Really not good for the constitution, I don't think. Right, okay, let's have a feel. Have I missed anywhere? Yes, I have. Missed a little bit there. Tiny little bit there. Tiny little bit here. The bit in the crease is always a pain. But that's got it. A little bit here. And I must remember to get round the ears, because I always forget that and I end up with two little tufts of hair. So, right, okay. I think that's the shave part done. I'm going to get myself cleaned up and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back all cleaned up. Post-shave feel, it's great. It's what you'd expect. I mean, I wouldn't say this is up there with the top soaps, but I tend to use creams anyway on my dome. I do think that hard soaps are better, but I just don't get to use creams unless I'm shaving my dome. So it's just the way I've done it. I'm quite happy to use triple mill soaps on my dome, but I tend to use creams because that's the only time I tend to use them. So it just gives them a look in on my channel. and I have to say that it's great stuff. Well worth it. Really budget friendly. You can get it pretty much anywhere here in the UK. I'm sure you can probably get it anywhere in the, certainly in the US and most European countries. So, but yeah, fantastic stuff. Right, it's cold rinse time and I haven't emptied my bowl, so let's just empty the bowl. Put that over here. And let's run some cold water. Oh, that is ice cold. Oh God, brain freeze. That is cold, I have to say. I'm not going to bother with alum, don't need it. Not with a Henson. The Henson is an excellent head shaver. It is also a good shaver for beginners on the face. There's no worrying about finding the angle, but I do prefer to use it on my dome. I just love it. I like a more aggressive razor on my face, as do most straight shavers, I would assume, but right, what's next? Boots Tea Tree and Witch Hazel, my favourite post-shave cleansing liquid. Certainly in the winter it is anyway. In the summer I like Matthias Lemon, but in the winter it's going to be Boots every time. It may be cucumber, but the majority of the time it's going to be Boots Tea Tree and Witch Hazel. To continue the Nivea theme, I found that buried in my box of goodies that's come out of my shave den. So this is Nivea Two Phase. I don't think you can get it in this country. I'm not even sure whether it's still made. Somebody can let me know in the comments below. You just give it a shake up and it turns into that sort of consistency. Just put some of that in the dome on the solar panel. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was something else. I had an absolute find yesterday. I spent, well, not a mini fortune, I spent a bit of money yesterday on aftershave. Because I went into my local chemist, which is being taken over by another chemist. And so they're selling off all their stuff. And I tell you what, they had Aramis, Calvin Klein, Ralph Lauren, is it, or Polo, whatever it is. They had Eternity. They had a whole range of aftershaves, and regardless of what they were, 15 quid. 15 quid! Oh my God! That's £15 to you, to my friends in the US and anywhere else in the world. We call it quid. But wow, unbelievable. So I think I bought 2 Eternities and I bought an Aramis. The Aramis I think is a splash. Yeah, so you'll be seeing those soon. I'm sure you'll be seeing those soon. I couldn't resist. my 100th Christmas present to myself. But yeah, what a bargain. Absolute bargain. To finish off the dome, I'm using Nivea Men Sensitive Pro Ultra Calming Facial Balm. Again, great product, really good. One squirt is enough. Rub it between the hands and straight onto the dome. It's enough for the face as well. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of today's shave. I will see you all now for tomorrow's shave. I don't know, it's going to continue. I think this might be, it's either going to be the last or the last but one budget shave. I haven't decided what I'm going to use, but I'll let you know tomorrow. See you there. Bye now.